guys. Okay, so I bought some new gear for this. That's holding my phone right now. So I'm gonna try some different setups and stuff like that the coming days. So yeah, I thought it was time for an upgrade, and I have one of my regular clients. I love her. She actually suggested that to me. Like, how about I invest in your business? And yeah, so cool. That's so cool. Anyway, okay, let's see what is the message for today. I also need to get some more lighting. I have a plan. I will do that. And also, I would like to get a microphone, That would be so cool. It allows me to move around, and also, like, all of this allows me to, I want to do some guided meditations with a different background where I'm not in the background, but with a cool sound, that's why I want the mic as well. So stay tuned, because things are changing. Creation. How are you changing? How are you creating? There's something about how the old way of doing things or creating is not really gonna cut it anymore, because remember that you evolve and you changed. And yesterday the reading was all about like you unfolding in these beautiful new gifts that you well, from all the lessons that you had, there is a blessing, right? Something you learned, or something you remembered, or something and even your gift, like it's helping your gift, your purpose unfold, okay, in a more calm, fundamental way. And there is something about changing, doing things, like if you're already living out your purpose, like there can just be a few changes, like upgrading your gear, for example, in whatever you do, or rearranging some furnitures, okay, or buying new furnitures. I don't know, there is something about, there's going to be a lot of people, and there is a lot of people right now, that's what they're saying, that are renovating like in their homes. Okay, it's not just an inner renovation that has been going on. Now it's also in our external environment, right? So your home, your garden, I don't know, your car maybe. There's something about that here that comes through. Yeah, the Emperor. The Emperor. And also, yeah, I'm noticing the Phoenix is here, okay? Phoenix rising is here. So the way that you communicate and the way that you express yourself is changing as well. It's like whatever you have been doing here, whatever work you have been doing within and without, is having an amazing effect here, okay? Look at that. Look at that up here, okay? And I feel like you are coexisting or co-working or something like that with your Akashic records here. You have pulled something down, you're alchemizing with this. And there's something about expression that is very important for a lot of you, like your throat chakra, how you express yourself, because communication for a lot of you is a way of your purpose, or have something to do with your purpose, okay, your gift. You have some serious communication skills, and that's what I feel like has been developing as well for you, right? That is what is unfolding now too. And I'm drawn to the red here as well, which is connected to the root chakra. So you're very rooted in yourself, very, very rooted in yourself. And I think it was yesterday we had the King of Cups coming out, right? It started as the Page of Cups, and then it turned out as the King of Cups. So you are like, you could be on social media, you could be creating something like music, singing, writing, tarot reader, healer, just sharing like awakened knowledge or other knowledge. You could be a teacher, a coach, a mentor. You don't have to be though. You could just be very important to your environment and the people that you bump into in your day-to-day life, right? Like whoever you touch leaves a wave of something. There is something about the way that you greet people, the way that you meet people. Because your energy is very, very special and unique and very authentic. And I love that. If you follow me, you know I love that. Okay? There's something going on here. Big stuff with you. Phoenix rising. Yeah, you're rising here. And it's showing. Ooh, wow. And then we have the strength card came out here. There's something about how you are learning to trust yourself in a different way. As I don't know, maybe for some of you, what I'm getting here is maybe that some of you in the past worried a lot about, or it meant more to you than you might wanted to admit, what other people was thinking or saying, or, you know, their opinions, which is normal because we all do that sometimes. But there's something about how that is not really affecting you anymore in the same way. Like, of course, you appreciate it when someone has something constructive and something beautiful and things like that to say. So it's not like that, but it's more like people that are not in alignment with your path anyway. And then, you know, I kind of feel like that's what you figured out. It's like people are always going to have opinions, and you know, I'm going to do my thing anyway here because that's what I want. Okay. And then they can either be cool with it or not. It's like you found some sort of peace here. Yeah, that's what I want to call it. A peace within yourself. Okay. Emperor energy. It's very beautiful, actually. And it's like you might have been holding back on expressing yourself before, but you're not anymore. You gained the strength. Okay? You have a lot of strength, and you gained that through being in a lot of situations where you were not able to express yourself, or because you were held back by unhealed wounds or traumas or something like that, right? Just one moment. I have my son in the shower. My apologies. Okay, I kind of need to wrap this up, I think. But there was 3 more cards. Yes, coming out here. We have the 8 of Pentacles, which shows everything that you worked with and everything that you alchemized, and how all these unhealed parts of yourself was thrown into the light, and you shined your light upon it, and you looked at it and you released it. Okay, it's like you knew that this was not gonna come with you, and that could have to do with that expression we were talking about, how to express yourself, other people's opinions. So it's about you turned all this into strength. That's why the strength card is here. Okay, makes a lot of sense. And then we have the Fool. Okay, the Fool, you're ready. It's like you're ready to, it's like right now it's spring in Denmark, and we have the flowers are just blooming. Okay, so that's what I feel like you're doing. This looks like a huge sunflower, right? You're blooming and you're ready. Okay, it's like before you were this little butterfly just doing your thing, but still had wounds to heal from this, what we're talking about right now. But now you see this huge, it's transparent, but it's there. It's a huge butterfly. This is you now. You're ready to be transparent with whatever you went through. You're ready to show yourself, to be yourself. Come what may. That was the sentence I got. And then my favorite card in this deck, or one of them, right, is the Knight of Cups. This is my adventure card. And if you follow me, you know this by now, okay? Paid memberships, you know this. This is my adventure card. It's going to take you on a brand new adventure, okay? And this transparency, look, we have the year of the fire horse. The horse is here too. And you have this huge cup here, right? Ready to pour out. And you're not afraid to do that anymore. And also to change your perspective along the way. You know that, you know, change is inevitable. Everything, like, we can always be sure that things will change. Things will always change. That's the one thing that is very certain in this life, is that everything changes, and so do you. And I feel like there's going to be this flow within these changes that you have now, because you come from this very, very amazing foundation that you built for yourself, by the way, if I wasn't clear about that. You gain a lot of strength and a lot of stability here within yourself. So you're ready to take this on. And it's going to take you places that you don't even imagine, okay? You don't even imagine. I'm going to take a couple of cards from the traditional tarot here. We have the Ace of Swords. Look at that. A new beginning of truth and authenticity. Whew. If this resonates with you, definitely, I would encourage you to buy my book, which is out, Awaken Your Authentic Self. The link will be below, okay? You're also very welcome to be a part of my paid memberships in here on YouTube, to support my channel and to get extra readings, monthly readings, healings, stuff like that. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. Yeah, things are moving forward for you. And it's like your mind, there's something about how, I told you before, you're going to be in this flow of change and slowing down, speeding up. There's something about how your intuition and your body just knows when is the right time to be more active, when is the right time to be more inactive, or there's you're expanding, your mind is expanding, and it coexists with what I told you about Uranus that just moved from the sign of Taurus and into Gemini, which is a huge deal. So if you don't know about that, go watch one of the other readings I did where I was talking, like, there is a couple of videos where I talk about it a lot, okay? Or you can go look it up, what it means. Because, like, you're expanding right now. And you're in this flow state, but in creation with a newfound strength. And with this Fool card, you're just jumping right into it. Whereas before, it would leave you with, like, I don't know, anxiety or something like that. But it's like, no more. We have the Five of Cups. Okay, sometimes this comes up for you, right? It does for all of us, where we tend to look at the spilled cups. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Turn around, look at the cups you have. You have a full cup here, and you're just about, like, be patient with yourself. Okay, I want to say that too. Okay, everything doesn't happen in a day. Just be patient with yourself. All right, and there will still be times where you are uncertain or unsure, or anxiety will pass by, but it will be just that, passing by. It will be temporary. And then we have the Lovers. Okay, it will be temporary. Oh, I have to hide the nakedness from YouTube. transparency, authenticity. You know, you have so much support with you. This could be family, this could be spirits on the other side. It could be a team that you're working with, ancestors. There's a lot of support. Angels, definitely angels. And I'm hearing archangels as well. You are so ready for this. You're so ready for this new beginning. You're so ready for everything that is going to bring, because I'm telling you, there is expansion here. And the more transparent and the more authentic you are, the further it's going to take you into this adventure here. Because that is what's going to draw in the right people, okay? When you are authentic, that is when you can dive into your gift deeper. When you are authentic, because it is exactly your uniqueness that makes you who you are, okay, and brings your gift out of you. And you're very bold right now, so use that energy, because you have a lot of support here, and I'm just hearing yes, and go for it. Okay, so there's a lot of, like, they're really cheering you on right now. If there's something you feel like you want to do, if there's, like, whatever it is, like, go for it, okay? Right. That's the message. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, and I love you lots.